Student goes on the attack at a Pennsylvania high school just outside of Pittsburgh.
Police say he stabbed and slashed at least 19 of his fellow students. A live look now as a heavy police presence remains at the scene at Franklin Regional High School. CBS News' Kathryn Brown is live in the newsroom with more on the violent attack. Kathryn.
Well, Chris and Mary, here's what we know so far. It happened at 7:13 this morning. 19 students stabbed, many of them seriously injured. One adult was also hurt. The school was immediately placed on lockdown, and students have now been transferred to another location while police continue to sweep the scene there. You can see that chopper video. At this point, they believe there was only one attacker, a student, and he is in custody.
A frighteningly familiar scene. Ambulance is racing to a high school after reports of mass violence. Students running out of the school. Parents scrambling to see if their children were alive. This time it happened at Franklin Regional High School, about 15 miles east of Pittsburgh.
Upon arrival, what I saw were multiple victims in the grass area on the exterior of the school.
They were all knife wounds. Most of them were to the lower abdomen, and they seemed to actually almost have a pattern. Most of them were to the right lower abdomen and the right flank. And that created some of the criticality of their wounds.
Police say a 16-year-old male student, a sophomore, walked down the hallway randomly stabbing 19 classmates and an adult security guard just before the morning bell.
School was in session. Students were arriving for the morning classes. This happened in numerous classrooms and in the hallways.
It was several minutes before anyone could stop the violent attack. The principal and a school resource officer managed to tackle the student, handcuff him, and call 911.
They took the actor into custody, but before he was able to be taken into custody, approximately 20 students were injured.
The most seriously hurt were flown to area trauma centers by helicopter. Other students were rushed to nearby hospitals in ambulances. Parents and fellow students all caught up in a whirlwind of shock and panic.
People just started saying people are getting stabbed in the hallway and no one knew what to do. It's unbelievable. No one knew that it was happening. Sorry.
I just gave her a big hug. Just that every day when she walks out, I worry about something like that for her and for other kids. And I was just so glad to hear that she was okay, but I know that some other kids are not so lucky today.
Investigators are questioning the teenage suspect seen here in the back of a police car moments ago.
But doctors say a number of those students injured are life-threatening injuries. Now, as for that suspect, he's obviously in custody. Police trying to learn more about the motive and whether this was premeditated. The fact that this student apparently came to school with 2 knives, according to police, certainly seems to suggest some degree of premeditation. But that will all be part of the investigation. We're live in the newsroom. I'm Kathryn Brown, CBS 2 News.
Kathryn, thank you. And once again, a look at Franklin Regional High School near Pittsburgh. Still a very active scene. We are going to follow the situation throughout the day here on CBS 2 and online at cbsnewyork.com.